Hello and welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name's Richard and today we are going to talk about the Sparkel system and how you can make your own CO2 water, bubbly water at home without a CO2 tank. Now the Sparkel system has a consumable part to it, which is these packets, which is part A and part B. But what's really cool is you can actually not use those packets. Right now those packets cost about 65 cents a piece if you were to buy them on Amazon in a 90 pack. So this unit does use electricity, but instead of using those packets, you can just use citric acid and baking soda. Now, a lot of other videos online tell you to properly measure it and other things like that. It's really not needed. That's how you wind up with more of one bag than another. These are two 5-pound bags. I think one of them was like $10 and one of them was like $20. I'm gonna have the links down in the description below, but you would just take one scoop of each and you put it right into the top of the unit. And what you've done is right before you've done that, so we just take one level, it's actually a tablespoon of each. You don't need to worry about the balance or anything like that, because the dirty secret is you just don't have to. Chemical reaction might leave a little bit behind, but it's not that crazy at all. And you've put a just normal tap water in there with some ice. The ice is important because carbonation works a lot better when things are really cold. Now this was hard to do with one hand, but you can see I eventually realized I've got to go down a lot stronger. Now the Sparkel has 5 different levels of carbonation. Thought there was something wrong, it's like, nope. And I always choose the highest level of carbonation, which takes about 4 minutes to do. Now the important thing is, by just using these chemicals, this is literally a couple of cents per bottle of sparkling water. You don't have to go exchange your tank or anything like that. But here's the magic trick. What is actually going on inside? You know, if you're looking and you see your Sparkel, you're like, there's like a little fish tank inside moving something around, but I've got a way to show you what's going on inside. I have prepared a balloon. And this has the chemicals, well, the chemicals, they're really naturally occurring things inside of it, and it's got some water, and I've got them siphoned off, so I'm going to go ahead and take that clip right off the balloon, and you'll be able to see what happens when the water meets the baking soda and citric acid. So here we go. That balloon might look familiar to some of you. And if I take the clip off there, the water is going to mix with the citric acid as well as the baking soda, and the balloon is going to start to blow up. Now, what the actual Sparkel machine is doing is it is agitating that solution to get more gas out of it. But the gas that is blowing up that balloon right now is the CO2 gas. That is why you do not, again, I repeat, you do not need a carbon dioxide tank to do that. Now again, like I said, you're looking at about 65 cents per 750 milliliters that's made with the Sparkel right now. Now the Sparkel is $129, $124 on Amazon. Maybe you can find it at Bed Bath & Beyond, who knows. But all the Sparkel is doing is there's a specific tank in there. I know that looks a little weird what I'm doing with the balloon, but there's a specific tank in there that is actually just taking those two citric acid and baking soda, and you can put them in equal parts, and you put it in right there in the equal parts, and you'll see it's taking that, and then it's running that carbon dioxide, which is being created right through the bottle. Now this is a lot quieter than the SodaStream, but it does require power, and it does take quite a bit longer than a SodaStream to do for maximum carbonation. But when you actually work it out, it is far less than 10 cents per carbonated beverage if you do use your own chemicals. Now obviously this company is going to tell you don't use the chemicals, we've got a special formulation, everything like that. These chemicals, which are not really even chemicals, it's sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, and citric acid. You can see we've gotten all the gas out of there. Sodium bicarbonate and citric acid are right inside of the balloon right there, and those are mixing with the water, but that never goes into your drink. I will tell you, due to the citric acid, there is a slight citrus aroma because it's making that gas with the citric acid. I don't believe this is how they actually make bubbly water, who knows, in a commercial point, but you could see we're getting that sparkling water in there now, and again, you buy them 5-pound bags at a time. It is almost done there, and it's literally less than 10 cents, about 4 or 5 cents per 750 milliliter bottle, and you can see that balloon is still getting a lot bigger, and the water is almost done. So we'll see that we've got a couple seconds left, and it's going to give us some happy music. Hopefully. It'll give us some happy music, and it will be done. Now, understand, again, like I said, that sodium bicarbonate, or baking soda, as well as the citric acid, are not actually in your drink. Again, you do have some slight citrus hints if you really know what you're tasting there, but, and the fifth level does take quite a bit longer than the rest of the bubbling, but it will sing its little song when it is done there. And you will have the solution that is right now inside of the balloon is going to be in a door that's going to be right behind the Sparkel itself. You will also notice that the carbonation actually took all the ice away. The drink is still cold, but it was really kind of super chilling that. So in order to still super chill that, every time I put an ice, it's taking the ice away. We're done now. So we just pop it up. And you'll be able to hear it is nice and fresh. Well, let's take a look in here first. That is the spent formula. And that's perfectly safe. You can pour it down the drain. It's non-toxic. It's just baking soda and citric acid, and you'll hear. And now we've got bubbly water for less than 10 cents each. And you see we've got that liquid still in our balloon. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, and I hope you learned something today. Have a good one.